Welcome everybody to another Behind the Name of your boy Boot.
Your boy Prince J. Ron.
Hey, happy Cinco de Mayo Day for all my people out there. Also, any birthdays we got out there, happy birthday. But we got a special guest in the building today. Hey, when I was all right, so look, this is crazy, right? So when I met Charles, so all Charles was talking about was Troy and Van, right? So I met Troy, you know what I'm saying? I met Troy many times, but they kept talking about this dude, Van. So I was like, why we never see Van? Where's Van at? You know what I'm saying? Like, where's Van, right? You know what I'm saying? So they was telling me like, Van Cole, this and that, you know what I'm saying? Like, he started HOC, you know what I'm saying? I mean, he started Triple Phase, president of Triple Phase, and you know what I'm saying? He was a member of HOC. So HOC, once upon a time, for me, was like the dopest South suburb group to me. You know what I'm saying?
All right.
So I was like, man, I want to see this dude. I never saw this dude like for like years, bro. Like I was like, dude, I don't see, you know what I'm saying? Until like a couple of years ago, like I want to say maybe 2017, something like that. That's when I actually saw him. Like, you know what I'm saying? I was like, dude, you like been somebody I've been looking to see for a long time.
Hey, but I've been watching you though. I've been watching you.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? It was so crazy. But like I said, man, this dude right here, man, like he's very inspirational. You know what I'm saying? He motivates me a lot. You know what I'm saying? Off the strength of me just going on his page. You know what I'm saying? And we always chop it up too. You know what I'm saying? He always show love. One of the pioneers of this, in the South suburbs. You know what I'm saying? The Chicago footwork culture. You know what I mean? We got my big bro Van. Hey, but do you want to call Van KJ?
Hey, you know what? That's crazy. I always get asked that question. Because both of y'all know me by both names.
Exactly.
Yep.
Both y'all know me by both names, so it don't even matter.
Okay.
Man, this
honor though, bro. This is an honor for real, man.
Hey, it's an honor to even be on this show, man.
Yeah,
man. Well, we definitely glad and happy that you was able to take the time out of your day to get on here and share some of your diamonds and some of your history. Cause man, I already know how this is about to get down. So
you was there the whole time.
I know.
Right.
I'm about to say, luckily for me, you know what I'm saying, I was able to witness, you know what I'm saying, witness the greatness and be there, especially up under JB, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to my teacher, JB the Great.
Hey,
but he came up under y'all umbrella.
I'm kind of jealous a little bit too, because you got to feel and 4-4.
Triple Spade, yeah. So without
both of y'all is let me say this, both of y'all is legends, and y'all gonna go in that category as legendary facts. Both of y'all. Like I sit back and watch y'all and I be like, damn, like that shit right there. Oh, let me get back to it. And then I'll get back to it. But boy, I stalk y'all pages.
Well, I gotta make sure I start putting some more fire up there. If that's
right, you gotta put some more fire up.
Really?
No, but we gonna
because I got a personal relationship with both of y'all, so it's love.
Well, we gotta start to your beginnings, man. Like what was before Triple Phase and before HOC? What was the first thing that got you into culture? Like, what was the beginning of what got you into dance, into this whole culture to begin with? Take it way back.
Way back?
Yeah, what got you in it? What got you started?
I said we go to what really got me into footwork was when I moved to the suburbs. But what got me into dancing was when I stayed in the city. You know what I mean? Going to, 80s baby, house parties.
Right.
In the 80s, early 90s, house parties was normal. You know what I'm saying? So going over my auntie house, Auntie Shirley, rest in peace. Everybody always hit the jokes like the grown-ups all put the kids in the middle of the circle. Go ahead, do that, boy. Go ahead, do that. You know what I'm saying? We'd be put in the middle of the circle. Don't matter if we was moonwalking Michael Jackson. Don't matter what we was doing. We was gonna dance for the company of the house party. You know what I'm saying? So back then, my cousin, he was way better than me. I was always, and even to this day, I'm very laid back. I'm very laid back. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy that I became, you know what I'm saying, or got put in this category that I'm in, but I've always been the laid back dude in any situation. You know what I'm saying? So when I was younger, you know what I'm saying, the house parties, they'd make me dance. But then when I danced and I seen how people react, I was cool with that. Keep in mind, this one footworking. We talking about like fake break dancing.
Tootsie Roll and all that. Right.
This was before Tootsie Roll.
Oh.
we out there moonwalking.
Right.
Michael Jacksoning it up.
James Brown it out.
Yeah, so break dance and moonwalking, whatever you saw Prince or Michael Jackson do, that's what we doing at the age of 6 and 7. You know what I'm saying? But really, when I moved to the suburbs, you know what I'm saying? I moved to the suburbs, and that's when I got put on to animation. Animation, like guys doing all type of crazy shit, different names, yelling out shit, and it was it was you know what I'm saying? I beat that bitch with the bat, that type of shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, what is this? What are they doing? You know what I'm saying? I ain't have a clue. But I knew it was dope, though. I knew it was dope. So that might have been like around 89, 90. Like I said, I'm a true 80s baby. You know what I'm saying? So I watched all of that growing up, man. And then my big brother, y'all both know my big brother, Ken Jones.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? He the one that, okay, let me put this out here. He the one that really put me onto the footwork world.
Okay.
He was already in tune with it. I didn't know what the hell was going on. I just knew that she was dope. I knew I could dance. I moonwalk across this motherfucker, but
that was about it.
The shit they was out there doing, I'm looking like, I want to learn that. It's dope, but I don't know nothing about it. You know what I'm saying? And I'm talking about at this time, I moved to the suburbs, bro, when I was like maybe about 10 years old. And that was like maybe the second dude I met when I moved to the suburbs. Right. You know what I'm saying? Was Ken Jones. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? I remember going to middle school and the little homecoming parties. They're out there doing the animation. Him and Raphael Anderson. Now, Raphael Anderson, a lot of guys don't know him unless they from University Park. You know what I mean? But Raphael Anderson was a heavy set guy, but he could animate his ass off. Like, I'm talking about really animate. You feel me? So I was just like, damn, how they doing that? You know what I'm saying? Like, they got the whole circle. It's a circle of people around them. That's when I realized what circles was. Like, man, they got the whole party around them. Like, okay, what's going on over here? That's dope. You know what I'm saying? So fast forward past that. You know what I'm saying? I went to a party maybe my 8th grade year. Keep in mind, me and Ken was friends, but we weren't really like around each other. We never expressed that dance and shit. I just knew he could dance.
Okay.
We weren't like, he wasn't coming home and like, man, bro, let me teach you some moves. We were just cool at school at that time.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So like 8th grade year, I remember going to a party at this golf course, and it was at this little lodge or whatever. And I remember Don Trill and David Laxton from Chaos Posse. I remember I was at that party with one of my friends at the time, you know what I'm saying? And we sitting there, and I remember first time I ever heard like some tracks. It might have been like some bang 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 ski or something like that. You know what I'm saying? But the shit they was doing, keep in mind they Chaos Posse. Right. I didn't know shit about a Chaos Posse or nothing at that time.
Right.
But everybody that's in the juke world in the footwork world know about Chaos Posse.
Posse, right.
So I'm like, I'm looking at Dontrell and Dave. Now I know these dudes because, neighborhood shit and that's another thing. Like a lot of people that was into the footwork world at that time was into street shit too. Facts. That's why the battles used to be so aggressive. You know what I'm saying? That's why people used to have like vendettas against certain groups. It really wasn't about the group they was in. It was because niggas, I'm into it with you for real. You know what I'm saying? But we could dance too. You know what I'm saying? Dontrell and David at the time, I really want to rock them with them. Keep in mind, them my boys right now, by the way. They're my guys. You know what I'm saying? But at that time, because of certain shit that was going on, I wasn't fucking with them. But they came in that party and they started footworking. Well, what I learned what footwork was later on. And I remember leaving that party and I said, I want to learn how to do that shit. I want to learn how to do that shit. Whatever the fuck they was doing, when they walked in, the party stopped and focused on them.
Right.
What the fuck is they doing? And the way they was moving and the drums was different. This ain't no regular music. This is some different shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I want to know how to do that. I'll never forget my homeboy Fat Boy. You know what I'm saying? I remember going back and we standing on his porch. I said, bro, I want to learn how to do that shit. I don't know what the fuck they was doing. They call it footwork. I want to learn how to do that shit. Straight up. That was my beginning. I didn't have a teacher at that time. I didn't have nobody at the time. I just knew that's what I wanted to do.
Right. Just basically watching it. You know
just saw it.
Yeah, just being a fan of it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Sitting on the sideline like, damn, I want to learn. And so I took it to learn.
I was actually thinking about that like maybe a couple of days ago, how when we was at those parties and like you didn't have nobody to like, come with me and you know what I'm saying, like I'll show you step by step. You know what I'm saying? Like it was more, it's like you had to earn that privilege. You had to earn the privilege to go to somebody's house to learn. You know what I'm saying? Like they had to see how hungry you was. You know what I'm saying?
A whole journey, a whole adventure, like for real.
Anybody would say they want to learn how to dance, but they want to know, like, all right, yeah, you want to learn how to dance, and everybody next to you want to learn how to dance. And
exactly.
Everybody want the juice.
Yeah,
everybody wanted it. So who was? Because I know you say you wasn't being taught, anything when you first came in, but who was actually like one of your first teachers that showed you like a move or two?
My big brother Ken and it's a guy James that's actually Ro big brother. We call him Photo. We call him Photo. You know what I'm saying? Big James. You know what I'm saying? Them was the guys that really put me in tune. You know what I'm saying? Because I was like, at that time, Photo knew how to animate. And everybody at school knew Ken knew how to dance. Like everybody knew that already. And so I think I might have asked James, I might have asked Photo, you know what I'm saying? Like, man, teach me that, you know what I'm saying? And so with us going to school together and playing football together, you know what I'm saying? We already had a friendship. So he was like, man, all right, come to my house. I'm like, cool. And like Budilla said, like, if you didn't know nobody, it was hard for somebody to teach you.
Man.
I was just lucky enough to know a couple people who knew it. Like I already had friendships through other lanes, but they knew how to dance.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So them was the first ones to actually take me in. And that was actually the first dance group, by the way. We'll get to that. But when we decided to form a dance group, you know what I'm saying, back then. And that's funny too, because we were trying to figure it out. But I was comfortable with that because I knew Photo and Ken, they knew what they was doing.
Right.
So as long as I'm with them, I'm cool. You know?
Right. They get experience.
Right. Exactly. As long as I'm with them, I'm cool. While I'm trying to figure this shit out, y'all go ahead and do what y'all do. You know what I'm saying? Right. Them was the first ones that really put me on to it. You know what I mean? Like really, after school, we meeting at James' house, Row house. You know what I'm saying? Because they brothers, they living in the same house. And that Row was learning how to dance at that time. You know, he was like our younger. He was like our shorty.
DJ
you know,
Row.
Like extra young. We young. We like 14, 15 years old. So you already know how old Row is at that time. You know what I'm saying? So them was the first ones that really put me in tune with everything. Put me in tune with the start with the basics, the 1, 2, left, right, left, right, right. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like they put me in tune with everything. You know what I'm saying? And so that was the first. That was the first.
Hey, what was the process with the name? How did that come about? How did
I'd be lying if I said I remember, but the first name we had was Total Eruption.
Mm-hmm.
First name we had was Total. I can't tell you where that name came from. Maybe we sat down and just like, man, that name was dope. Oh, I remember because back then, you know, we talking about like 92, 90, no. We talking about like 93, 94, 93, 94. So that's back when airbrushing was cool. You know what I'm saying? So we got volcanoes airbrushed on the back of our shirt that say Total Eruption. Volcanoes and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, hey, I probably couldn't dance for shit, but my shirt looked good though.
To this volcano.
Hey, oh my God, man.
But yeah, that was the first actual time I was part of any group was Total Eruption. You know what I'm saying? And James and Ken, I call them son. So if you hear me say the word son while we talking, I'm talking about Ken. Okay. But yeah, James and Ken, they led it at that time for us. You know what I'm saying? And I can't remember. It was me, him, Mario, Ro, of course, a couple other people that was in the group. But you know, that was the start of my journey. That was the very first start of my journey.
Dang.
And that's when I met Boo from HOC when we was in Total Eruption. It was a club called The Post in the Heights, right on Halston. You know what I'm saying? That's the first time I met them. Keep in mind, I knew who Chaos Posse was because Chaos Posse had a lot of members in University Park, which that's where I lived at the time, but they was based out of Chicago Heights. Yeah. I didn't know who HOC was until I started moving around. You know what I'm saying? So we went to The Post. Ken knew Boo, I want to say through his sister. You know what I'm saying? And once they seen it, you know how it go. Once you see somebody dancing, people kind of gravitate to each other. Yeah. You know what I mean? And that was the first time me being introduced to them. You know what I'm saying? The first time me, I don't even think we was even battling. We probably stayed on our side of the room. They stayed on their side and they danced. We danced. It was some tracks playing, but it was like more regular house music. Weren't really footwork tracks playing at The Post. You know what I mean? It really wasn't footwork tracks playing at The Post. But that was my first introduction to HOC. And we really weren't trying to get in HOC at the time. At the time, we was just cool with them. Like, okay, we know them. Y'all know us. Okay, cool. Right. You know? So, and oh yeah, I gotta tell y'all this too, the story. And it's based off Total Eruption. Because when we started Total Eruption, and this goes to the old mindset days, you know what I'm saying? And I even installed that in Triple Phase later on, was when you in a dance group, be different. Your dance group, when I do certain moves, you supposed to know like I'm not in your dance group. Uh-huh. So even if I might have took a move from you, I'm going to take it and I'm going to re-season it and make it my own way. Right. So I'll never forget the first moves Ken told me. He was like, man, you got to figure out a dance you good at. I'm like, all right, cool. I'm like, cool. You know what I'm saying? So at that time, Uncle Bubble was popular. This dance called the Uncle Bubble. A lot of people used to do it. You know what I'm talking about? They used to do it off the Bang 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 Ski. That was
It was called the what? It was called the what?
the Uncle Bubble.
Uncle Bubble.
The
Hey, I
Uncle.
remember
That was the easiest dance to learn, fam.
Oh man.
Check it out. Check it out. I learned that dance. I'm like, okay, I'm good at this. And so my group, because you're gonna always feed off the energy of your group. Total Eruption, my guys, they like, man, you do that dance cold as hell. So I figured out how to do the Uncle Bubba like 30 different ways. You know what I'm saying? So now we go to these parties. Oh, and my nickname was Dog Legs at the time. Don't ask me. You know, I don't know where the hell Dog Legs came from. But they call me Dog Legs. He know. He know. Look, I'm Uncle Bubba. I'm the Uncle Bubba King at the time.
The Uncle Bubba King.
Yeah, so now when we go dancing, the only dance I knew was the Uncle Bubba. So if you jumped out there and we battle you, I'm Uncle Bubba your ass to death. I'm a left leg Uncle Bubba your ass. I'm a right leg Uncle Bubba your ass. All I knew was Uncle Bubba. It's like playing Mortal Kombat. You know somebody who just keep kicking? I'm gonna keep the same move.
Wait, hold on, wait. You ain't about to get off this Dog Legs though, bro.
That's what
I can't even tell you which one of them gave me that nickname, but I was proud of that nickname. I had Dog Legs airbrush across the back of my shirt. Stop playing with me.
Hey,
like, man, I probably even told a couple people, I was like, who you is? I'm like, Dog Legs.
Oh my God, man.
Hey, when you get your nickname, it just stick with you.
Oh man.
I figured it came from a good place, so I was running with Dog Legs.
Oh my God.
Straight up.
That was hilarious.
One thing that I just want to highlight, you know what I'm saying, something that you just said that is very key, you know what I'm saying, that the new generation don't have, is taking and learning one thing and learning how to play with it in so many different ways with just that one step, you know what I'm saying, like not worrying about getting a million steps, but trying to master one step in so many different ways, like you said.
Yeah, you gotta make it your own.
You had to. So you mastered.
Yeah, master that one step.
Yeah, that's what I had.
You can't mess with you on that.
That's like somebody who got a good upper hook. You know, they might not hit you with the jab, but you get close enough, they hit you with that hook.
That hook is over.
All I had was the Uncle Bubba.
The Uncle Bubba. Cause I used to, cause I remember people used to do that dance though to that bang 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 ski ski ski. Soon it come on, that's everybody doing it. Like,
dude,
I'm gonna keep it honest with you for real.
Oh, for real, yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's what I heard. That Uncle Bubba.
Yeah, man. So
that not trying to intervene. Not trying to intervene. What's up, bro? What's up, big fellas?
Hey,
bro.
How y'all doing, man? It's all love.
Yeah.
But look, his name came because of the style he used. The style he used one leg, but he'll go crazy with it. Like, what's the one off of Street Fighter that kept just kicking like crazy?
Right.
That's how his leg would go. It'd be like one leg, so you would call him like dog legs. Like
that one leg was going.
Yeah. It was superior balance though, bro. Because even though he can do it just with one leg, he would keep using that one leg. But if he did switch it up, he'd use it with the other leg and do just about the same shit and just kick you like crazy. So move your shins, Joe.
Move your shins. Hey.
Oh, man.
Man.
Oh, man.
I fell alive for real.
Oh, man.
Oh man, I'm trying to get my questions off, man. Cause I can picture y'all. Hey, I can picture y'all at a party though. I can picture y'all at a party. Somebody like, hey, come out, dog legs. That's right, bro.
Hey, and I was coming out there on business with the Uncle Bubba.
With the Uncle Bubba, bro.
Yeah.
Oh my God, man.
That's what it is, man.
Oh my God. Do you remember any of your like your battles, like your toughest battles?
My toughest battles came later on after truthfully, my toughest battles came when we created Triple Phase, not even when I was at HOC. I'm gonna tell you why. Because I always had, well, I gotta tell you the full story to tell you why that was.
Was HOC last? It was Triple Phase, then HOC, or HOC, then Triple Phase?
It was HOC, then Triple Phase.
Okay, all right.
But after Total Eruption, it was One Fatal Step.
Oh,
and
okay.
that was just
wait, yeah, Fatal Step. Hold on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was just me and my bros. That was just me, Ken, and Troy. And we had a couple of people out the town at University Park that you know what I'm saying? They was shorties then with like man, a lot of guys out of University Park. You know,
Lil Ricky.
Yeah.
Lil Ricky, Renard.
Actually ended up with Triple Phase.
Yeah.
Phase for HOC. You know what I'm saying? We caught up with Lil Ricky later. But Lil Ricky started in One Fatal Step. Big facts. You know what I'm saying? A whole lot of the shorties out there in University Park. And that was after, you know what I'm saying, certain things went on, other things went on with Total Eruption. So we went ahead and was like, you know, we're gonna keep dancing. We're gonna keep dancing. So we like, okay, we need a practice spot. So we started practicing at Troy crib. And we like, what we gonna call ourselves? You know what I'm saying? Like, what we gonna do? And I forgot how we came up with One Fatal Step, and it was some real decision making behind that. But at the end of the day, we came up with One Fatal Step. And One Fatal Step actually is what gave us the bridge. Oh, and I'm forgetting something too. When we was in Total Eruption, that's when we met Marlon and them from Total Impact.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
That's when we met them. We met them in Total Eruption. You know what I'm saying? They was Total Impact. And I got stories for days. Ain't gonna get all into that, but that was like one of the first main big groups out of the South suburbs that we met was Total Impact. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? But once Total Eruption dissolved, we started One Fatal Step. We started meeting all type of other people out of the world too. That was part of the work culture. You know what I'm saying? So fast forward, because I know we're talking about my biggest battles, but when I was in One Fatal Step, we were still learning a lot of shit. We only had one veteran, that was Ken.
That was Ken, right.
Everybody else was still in the learning phase. You know what I'm saying? Everybody else was still in the learning phase. You know what I'm saying? So when we went to parties as One Fatal Step, we still learning. When we went to the post as One Fatal Step, we still learning. People learning our face now, you know what I'm saying? But me, always being an extra laid back person, a lot of people really didn't know who I was. They just knew I'm with this person, I'm with that person. You know what I'm saying? When we was in One Fatal Step, we trying to make a name. We doing parties, we doing barbecues type of shit. Because one that many of us. A lot of times when we did routines, it was just me, Ken, and Troy.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I remember Ken and Boo, you know what I'm saying? They got real close. They met each other, I want to say, through his sister, you know what I'm saying? And through Ken's sister. And so they got real close. And I remember one time we got invited to Markham skating rink to meet some of the other members out of HOC. You know what I'm saying? So we're like, cool. So we meet them and we're like, oh, they cool as hell. You know what I'm saying? But these motherfuckers was killers. Like, killers. Like, I'm going to tell you about HOC.
Dogs, boy.
Like, the weakest person in HOC was a killer.
Oh.
That's able to leave HOC and start Triple Phase because I wasn't even like the dude. I wasn't even the go-to guy.
Right.
The go-to guy at HOC. I was just part of HOC, but I was able to hold my own from everything I learned from HOC. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? But back to what I was saying, we got cool with them and we developed a bond. And so we like, you know, we had these parties together. You know what I'm saying? This and that and the third. And the word of merging came along. So we like, okay, let's do it. Let's merge. But we'd always said, and I want to say Son might have said this in his interview too. But we always thought we was gonna keep our name. You know what I'm saying? One fatal step, HOC, but HOC didn't move like that. HOC
I had blacked out for
HOC period. You're not finna in that, but we ain't know that. We like, okay, this is a. We going to parties, and my like, oh, that's HOC right there.
So it's lagging on my end.
Right now. You know what I'm saying? But I never forget, you know what I'm saying, when we tried out for HOC. Our actual tryout was at Markham Skating Rink. We didn't have a private tryout. I want to say maybe, I don't know if Son did, I don't know if Ken did, but I know the first time I danced for these guys, it was in front of everybody. So I really had to come with it. You know what I'm saying? Troy, he really had to come with it. We're like, okay, if we're going to do this, let's do this. You know what I'm saying? And so when we did that, after that, it was just no turning back from that. Right. It was like, that's when I really learned, like, okay, it was like a military mindset. Practice military. That when everybody say 5, 6, 7, 8, I really learned what that shit was in there. Like, all right, we finna do this routine 90 times. Okay. All right. All right. We'll do it 90 times. I guess we got to do it 90 times.
80 times. You know what I'm saying?
But yeah, we'll get back to how Triple Phase came along. But I'm going to say I'm lying. One of my hardest battles was in HOC. Me and Lil Ricky. Once I got at HOC, you got the tag on your back. Just like y'all got that creation tag, that havoc tag. Once you go to a party and people know who you is, they're gonna try you.
Yeah.
I never forget one of the hardest battles I ever had was when me and Lil Ricky went to Markham Skating Rink by ourselves. It was just me and Lil Ricky. You know what I'm saying? I didn't even have no license at the time. You know what I'm saying? I was like 16 years old. I don't think I might have had a permit or whatever. So we got dropped off my parents, whatever. Me and Lil Ricky. Nobody else was there. Wolfpack was there. Rashad, Darion, Q, Reggie, they all was there. Here come me and Lil Ricky with our backpacks on. Coming inside Markham Skating Rink. They already knew who we was. So I remember we in there, we trying to walk around, we shaking hands because this one of our places. And I never forget, Daz turned the track on. It was like immediately after the track came on, we were surrounded. Wolfpack members, Firm members. We were surrounded. Just me and Lil Ricky. At that time, I want to say, I really wasn't as experienced as I got later, but I knew it's like anything, it's like a game. You can't go back home and let your man get jumped on and run.
Right.
Ain't nothing, yeah. So we finna take this together. So I remember Lil Ricky looked at me, I looked at him, I said, fuck it, let's do it. And it might have been about 10 or more of them. It was just me and Lil Ricky. And we was going. Until we couldn't go no more, we was going. And they was coming with shit, because everybody know how Wolfpack come. Everybody know how the Firm come, you know what I'm saying? And it was me and Lil Ricky. And we was going. That was my first real intense battle. Because they looked at us like, we got them. They ain't got no backup. Right. And I'm like, fuck that. We're going to do what we do. Lil Ricky ass was hitting their ass that river dance. Hit what I had, you know what I'm saying? Because Lil Ricky was known for that river dance shit.
The river dance.
Yeah.
And
So I'm gonna say, yeah, my first real intense battle was when I was in HOC.
HOC.
And I ain't even have my bros to back me up. It was crazy.
Yeah, you gotta take them lumps, goddamn it.
Yeah, you gotta take that. I had my little brother, little Ricky there.
Right.
And I knew damn well we're gonna drown together. But we was going in that motherfucker. We was going.
Yeah. So I know you had mentioned Troy, and I was sure gonna ask how did you guys meet?
Me and Troy, we met through Ken.
oh, okay.
We met through Ken.
Everything is through Big Bro.
Yeah, well, that was my big bro. And I didn't know Troy. Troy was from like Joliet. We went to school together. I ain't know nothing about him. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? He introduced us through a mutual friend, you know what I'm saying? And he was like, all right, this Troy. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, at that time, like I said, footwork in the 90s, footwork in the streets was tied hand in hand.
Right.
A whole lot of niggas that was cold as hell at footwork was in the streets, either game banging or drug deal. They was doing something. You know what I'm saying? Me and bro, we weren't squeaky clean, you know what I'm saying? So when he introduced me to him, like he was close to him, I'm like, okay, well, if he close to you, he close to me too, fuck it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? He like, by the way, he dance. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, all right, well, like I said, that go back to Total Eruption. Because Troy came around the Total Eruption days. He was trying to figure it out. I was trying to figure it out. All right, cool. Let's figure it out together.
Mm-hmm.
That's how me and Troy got close. Me and Troy became brothers. You know what I'm saying? Due to that situation.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Him and Troy became brothers due to that situation. That's how me and Troy got close.
Okay. So Ken.
But Troy was really from Joliet.
Ken,
okay, big brother Troy.
Mm-hmm.
Ken is the glue.
Yeah.
He was the glue on that, y'all.
Yeah.
Yeah, you had Troy. I mean, I said Troy. You had Ken name all through the south suburbs on the dead side.
Oh, yeah, he was known on that shit.
Yeah.
That's like even later on when HOC started to dismantle a little bit. Him and Boo, you know what I'm saying? Big brother Boo, you know what I'm saying? Rest in peace, you know what I'm saying? Long live Boo. You know what I'm saying? Him and Boo and Ken kept HOC name alive.
Right.
Because he stepped up to the plate when things started to unfold. Even when I left and started Triple Phase with Solo. Me and Solo started Triple Phase together. So when that happened, you know what I'm saying? But they kept HOC name alive. And that's a whole story too, because it wasn't easy leaving HOC. That's like leaving one gang and joining another gang. They ain't gonna take that shit well.
Right.
I was just about to ask you about that too, about the transition on how was that from transitioning from HOC and then starting Triple Phase. So how
hard as hell.
It was because I know because when I was in the me being from the city, the only south suburb group that I was in was HOC, and that's when I had met Snoop from HOC, and he was telling us about parties out there, Markham Fieldhouse, Markham, like we was like, what is a
Snoop was the other head of HOC. Snoop and my brother Killer T. Don't let me forget about my brother T. You know what I'm saying? T was a monster, still a monster. You know what I'm saying? T.
Right. That
boy will spin your ass to death.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He was one of the hitters.
No, but that's what it was. You know what I'm saying? So I knew HOC for me, HOC was like House Somatics in the city.
For the suburbs, yeah.
For the suburbs. HOC was that group, you know what I'm saying, in the burbs. You know what I'm saying? So so that transition, what J-Ron was saying, I knew that had to be tough, dog. Like
it was hard. And they ain't make it easy neither. They ain't make it easy for me neither. You know what I'm saying? Like, but the whole transition, I'm gonna tell you this full story in a short length.
Okay.
I ended up parting ways with HOC just off the fact that, you know, I felt like I had more to offer than I could give to HOC because HOC was already structured.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like our routines. We was in practice, you know what I'm saying? You had Boo, you had Killer, you had Snoop, you know what I'm saying? You had certain people that was already constructing the routines, and I always had a love for putting together routines. You know what I'm saying? But I could never really voice that there at that given moment. It wasn't to say I went underappreciated because it was all love, but I wanted to voice it more than what I could. And so when I always knew Solo through school, you know what I'm saying? I always knew him through school. We was always cool through school or whatever. And so when things started to transcend and me, like, all right, I don't know if I'm gonna stay here or am I cool just playing my role in HOC. I seen this group that was already going on in University Park, you know what I'm saying? That Solo was already had going on. And your cousin and Ro and a couple other people already had that going. You know what I'm saying? So I remember coming around them because when you in HOC, that's probably like a fraternity. But like, oh, he in HOC. So I come to their practice and chill out with them a little bit and see what they had going on and help them on little things, you know what I'm saying? But they had a gang. They had a gang already. You know what I'm saying? And so fast forward when, you know what I'm saying, certain things started to happen in HOC that I was like, okay, I had to make a decision. I'm like, am I going to just play my part or am I going to move forward? Because playing my part here is good. You know what I'm saying? I'm with all my bros was HOC. Bros, Marcus, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Biggie, you know what I'm saying? Tina and them, I developed sisters, you know what I'm saying? All of them, you know what I'm saying? Kim, all of them, you know what I'm saying? Like, that was a family, you know what I'm saying? Killer, that was a family. Yeah. So I'm like, am I gonna really do something different? But anybody who know me know I'm very venturous when it comes to finding my own path. I'm quick to be like, okay, I see a path this way, but I'm gonna go ahead and pull my weed whacker out and go this way. If I hit a tree, I hit a tree. If I don't, I don't. So that's the kind of way I went about it. So I started hanging with Solo more and more. And I'm like, one thing about HOC, you can't ride the fence with two groups. I can't be helping y'all out and going back to the family. You can't do that. You know what I'm saying? If you're a real group member, you're not finna, either y'all gonna come where I'm at or I'm coming where y'all at. And so I made the decision. But when I made that decision, boy, it wasn't easy. Because when Ken and Boo and Troy and Snoop and all them found that, I was like, man, I'm finna start my own dance group, boy. Them parties, man, I was like, damn, I thought we was family. I remember one time we was at this party in Richmond Park. And Boo, that's my brother. You know what I'm saying? Fuck all the dance group shit. That's my brother. You know what I'm saying? Rest his soul. You know what I'm saying? But I remember Boo walked up to me and Ken, and it was like, oh no, bro, we love you, bro. We love you. But this is business. And them niggas took off on me. I'm like, what the hell?
This is business.
What the hell going on? They took off on me, bro. Like, hey, and at that point I realized, like, okay, I done started my own, so I gotta stand here and I gotta go for these guys. Yeah. And so I went and we 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 went. But they didn't take it easy on me at all. Cause I went from okay, these my guys. If I can't burn you, my brother's gonna burn me. I went from that to I gotta burn you. I gotta get you. I gotta get you. So that's where I went from practicing for fun to I'm in my OG garage every day, practicing. I had to go to link up with Solo, practicing. But I took a lot of the fundamentals that I learned from HOC to triple phase. Right. Especially that part of, okay, we're gonna do these moves, but we gotta have our own style. And it gotta look good. You know what I'm saying? I took a lot of fundamentals from HOC to triple phase. You know what I'm saying? A lot of the fundamentals. You know what I'm saying? But it wasn't an easy turnaround at all. They ain't make it easy for me at all. But at the end of the day, the bros, they definitely respected it. You know what I'm saying? It was always love. The love never left. They just was like, all right, we see what it is. So you say this is what you gonna do, this is what you gonna do. You know, it's like leaving Walmart to start a Target. You know, you've been at Walmart for 30 years. Now you finna go start Target. All right.
Right. Crazy. But it needs to be done though to start something new though.
Yeah, a lot of good things came out of that year. A lot of good things came out of that transition.
Dang.
So what was some things that you learned about yourself by starting a new group?
Well, I was by nature, like I said, I was always a laid back guy. So we go to parties, I would only dance if I had to. I would only dance if like, okay, like HOC, before HOC, we had One Fatal Step. That's when I got introduced to the Adult Expo, Cavallini's.
Right.
Like real places where groups of cliques came and they honed their skills.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And I remember like I would go to these parties and instead of being an aggressor or going to look for a battle and getting involved, I would find a speaker. You remember the speakers, like mom was getting in front of the big ass speakers, and I would find a speaker and I would take off in front of the speaker. Moms looked like, damn, fam know how to dance. But then when all the attention would come my way, I really wasn't ready for all that attention. So I would fall back. And I always have my bros, they would go in there and handle that shit because that's what they did. You know what I'm saying? My eyes like, man, you gotta get more aggressive. Now how they say, when you get in there, so you gotta let that shit go, let it go. Stop holding on to it, you gotta let it go. So when me and Solo and Rose started triple phase up, I realized I ain't got no training wheels now. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I gotta let that shit go. So when I went to parties, it was like, ain't no talking that shit out. You want to battle? All right, let's go. You know what I'm saying? You want to battle? Let's go. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm the face, Solo the face, Ro the face of what we got going on. So that's what I learned. I learned how to step up to a tense situation instead of just chilling and being laid back.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You got to get aggressive with it sometimes. You know, footwork is an aggressive sport.
It is.
I don't care how chill you is. You know what I'm saying? Footwork is a very aggressive sport.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like football.
You're gonna take a lot of L's if you ain't aggressive out there. I'm trying to tell you, boy.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Couple hits. Couple hits as well.
Yeah, man. But yeah. I learned responsibility when triple phase came along because when we was in HOC, you know, it was like, okay, I knew we had to get what you call it, our outfits together for certain shows.
Mm-hmm.
But I always had somebody to come to me like, all right, KJ, all right, Van. Well, at that time it was just Van. It was like, we need this money from you by this date. Okay, all I gotta do is get my money, cool. I went from that person to having to go out there and find the wardrobe.
Exactly.
I went from having to learn the routines to having to create the routines. You know what I'm saying? So it was a big shell shock, but I appreciate it because it just taught me how to step up in intense situations. You know what I'm saying? Very intense situation, but it taught me how to step up. Like if you don't get it done, it's almost like starting a business. You could work for somebody, you know, you get there at a certain time, you clock out at a certain time. But when you got your own business, that whole business is only gonna live as long as you live.
Right.
If you don't go to work today, that business ain't open today. And so that's how practice was. Like when I was at HOC, if I miss practice, damn, I just missed practice. But if I didn't go to practice for triple phase, wasn't no practice unless Solo ran it. Right. Or Ro took it over, but it really fell on me. You know what I'm saying? It really fell on me at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? Which is funny because when we first started it, I used to tell Solo like, "Nah, dog, you the president." You know what I'm saying? I'm just, you know what I'm saying? I take this VP role, and that's one thing I learned from HOC: structure.
Yep.
Structure. Anything that you got to have structure. You got to have this person to play this role, this person to play this role, this person. I don't care if I came up in an era where dance groups had secretaries.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? You got to have structure. You know what I'm saying? So when we started triple phase, we kept that structure going. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I learned from that.
Yeah, that structure, that's important.
Structure is everything. Without structure, you just have a bunch of motherfuckers out there just doing some shit.
Going wild.
Chaos.
How do you feel about the importance of battling versus performing?
Ooh, battling is very important. You know what I'm saying? That's how you sharpen your knife. You know what I'm saying? That's how you sharpen your knife. Battling is very important. You know what I'm saying? And that's the background of footworking in general. But performing is as well. I think that's what triple phase we was good at. You know what I'm saying? Because even when a lot of the South suburb groups started to dismantle and started venture out into different things, one thing I learned from my big bros was the performance side. It was like, okay, we go get out there and do our footwork shit, but you got to put on a show. The people want to see a show. People know you can footwork because you're in the dance group, but can you put on a show? How can you transition from this song to the next song? Can you put on a little skit? Can you do this? Can you do that? Exactly. HOC was one of the kings of skits. You know what I'm saying? You had duck when I shooting, gunshots, we have water guns and shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, can you do that? So when we had triple phase and me and Solo and Ro and a couple other people, Eric, you know what I mean? And a few other people, we would put together these skits. I'm forgetting a few other people's names too, because it was a group of guys that started Clear Vision. You could probably help. Solo know who I'm talking about, but they really helped us out with the skits too. I want to say this from Hillcrest, maybe, or Homewood, Flossmoor, but they really helped us with the skits too. They was triple phase, but they had a smaller group that was high school based.
Okay.
And so when they got with us, I'm like, okay, we're gonna be triple phase, but I'm gonna handle the footwork routine aspect, but I'm gonna give y'all a little bit more of the control on the actual slow dance routines.
Right.
When we did that, we was unstoppable, bro. We was unstoppable, but you gotta have a performance. I want to say it's equal. To answer the question, I want to say it's equal. Cause if like now, I missed that. I missed seeing like shows with dance groups putting on routines. I know there's a couple groups that are still doing it, but now it's just more battles.
Bro,
and the battles, that's love because of the energy. It's love because of the energy. Like you'll never find that type of energy that could match the energy in the battle. But it's like when the battles is over, where the show's at? Where the dance show's at? You know what I'm saying? I remember, you know what I'm saying, you got, well, with the whole quarantine and everything, I don't know if it's gonna be a Bud Billiken, but you know what I'm saying, even with the Bud Billikens, you know what I'm saying? That's why house arrest thrives so good. Cause I ain't gonna say, you know, they had a couple footworkers, but they was the best at creating performances. Now they might not get in that circle and burn you, but when it comes to a performance, that's why we didn't like them. You know what I'm saying? We didn't like them. You know what I'm saying? I'm cool with them, you know what I'm saying? House arrest on my people. But when I was younger, oh yeah, I was like, man, fuck house arrest. Like, okay, y'all won first place again. Burning y'all ass.
We'll meet y'all in the circle.
Yeah, we meet y'all in the circle. Y'all might have won that show, goddamn it, but we see you at this party, burning your ass. You know what I'm saying? Because they was dope at their performances. So I think it's a balance, man. Yeah. I think performances and battling is needed. Because you could be a hell of a performer, but if you can't hold your own weight in the battle, it's kind of like,
It's
you know what I'm saying?
it's best to have both best of both worlds, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Be a performer and a ballot. You know what I'm saying? But you do have people that have either they know how to battle real good.
Some people that love to perform, and then you got other people that just they like, man, bro, call me when the battle on.
But you are, but
that's
the way
the footwork pyramid right there.
Yeah, but in a sense,
battling and performing.
Yeah. And then in a sense, you are, even if you are battling, you are performing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Same time. You know what I'm saying? You know, but yeah, being on that stage though, being in sync with, you know, your fellow members, you know what I'm saying? Like that's a different type of animal right there. Like that's a whole different.
Yeah, I remember we had certain people for the performances, but when it came to the footwork part or the battle part, oh yeah, here come Cowherd, here come Harlem,
right.
Here come BB. We had them guys that was built just for battles, you know. So they love Lil Mario, you know what I'm saying? Even Troy turned into he made his own little name, you know what I'm saying? Like Troy, you know what I'm saying? Even though Troy came from HOC and Total Eruption, you know what I'm saying? He came to Triple Phase too, but Troy really turned into one of them guys that loved the battle.
Right.
He wasn't that in the beginning, but he turned into that. You know what I'm saying? But you got to have all aspects.
You most definitely do, man. You most definitely do. What is it? Some things that you will tell the new generation footworker, you know what I'm saying? Inspiration, motivation, you know what I'm saying? Something that you will, you know, enlighten them.
The new generation?
Yeah.
Be different.
Somebody that's new, you know, someone that's new, you know, that want to be a part of this culture. You know what I'm saying? What advice would you give?
Be different. Straight up, like, be different. Like, I see that a lot. Like, truth, like, even now, to this day, like, y'all creation, Havoc, you know what I'm saying? AG, what's AG group?
Terror Squad.
Huh? Terror Squad, you know what I'm saying? Like, y'all three, when I look on the internet and I see something I could identify, like, okay, he taught him, or he taught him, or he taught him. That's good. Right. What I hate is when I see a battle and I don't know who is with who. You know what I'm saying? I say, be different. Be different, and don't be scared of what you don't know, because all it takes for you is to get in that lab and put in the work. Because I don't know nobody that woke up one day and be like, man, I want to be a footworker. I want to dance. And was just cold with that shit when they said that.
You said it, right.
You know what I'm saying? It really takes, like, really coming home and cutting outside world off and cutting some tracks on, you know what I'm saying? And I remember when I first got introduced to Beatdown, you know what I'm saying? DJ Clinton and Magic Mike, and I didn't even know them. I knew them, but I didn't know them. I didn't know them till Solo became a DJ and we developed a bond. You know what I'm saying? When I was into my little DJ thing and I had the Mr. Tracks era going and I was DJing, you know what I'm saying? I didn't know them until then. But before then, I knew of them. But before then, I would come home and put tracks on, and I'd be in the garage for hours, footworking. I'll be in there doing the same move over and over, doing a different move over and over and a different move. That's because that's really what it takes. But be different. Be different. If you see something that I do, you see something he do or she do or he do or he do, all right, go ahead, take it. Work on it. Okay, but once you figure that move out, how you gonna put your own sauce on it? Put your own sauce on it. That's what's gonna take time, because you can mimic anything you want to mimic, but put your own sauce on it. Because if I want to listen to Money Bags, I'm not gonna play a rapper that sound like Money Bags. I'm gonna listen to Money Bags.
Right.
So you get out there dancing like Boo Dillon, or you get out there dancing like J. Ron, I'm not gonna pay attention to you. I'm gonna wait for J. Ron. I'm gonna wait for Boo Dillon. Get out there and let me see you do you. You know what I'm saying? That's what's gonna make the people gravitate to you, is you dancing like you. But that's gonna take some time and that takes some work. You're gonna win some battles and you're gonna lose some battles. But don't run away from no battles.
It definitely takes work.
In the beginning, you're gonna lose more than you win, goddamn.
Facts.
But it's gonna be all worth it though.
It is.
Yeah, and it takes that lab, it takes that practice. You know what I'm saying? Everything, understand, like, okay, when you come to certain parties, you might be dancing on top of rugs. When you come to certain parties, the floor might be flat and dry. You might come to a party, the whole floor might be wet.
Well, and that's another thing too.
Learning how to adjust.
Another thing too that the new generation, they complain about. Like, they either complain about the floor being slippery, or they're complaining about the DJ. You know what I'm saying? They're not playing certain tracks or this and the third. When we didn't have we had no control over
They spoil.
You know what I'm saying? Over anything. I'm talking, we danced on rug. We danced on what? The hall floor, the marble floor, the wooden floor, you know what I'm saying? The gym room. Like, we
had puddles in the middle of the dance floor. You still like, all right, I can't do these moves today, but I'm gonna do a different move.
We danced on the floor where they had the tarp on it.
I was just about to say tarp. We danced on floor that moved when you kick. Like,
oh man.
Like seriously, like, you know what I'm saying? And then we didn't have, like I said, the DJs then, they wasn't just playing tracks. They was playing R&B, they was playing hip hop, you know what I'm saying? You know, reggae, you know, then forward. So we had to dance to every genre of music.
Change.
Party, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, like, we can't go, why you playing this?
Wait, we ain't have no whole day track event. Like, what?
Nah, man, that's what I'm saying.
You might get to a party and they might only play tracks for like 5 minutes.
5 minutes.
3 minutes.
Hey, to be true.
Other music after that.
Hey, to be truthful to it though, we didn't care though either.
We did.
We wanted to dance, man. You know.
Yeah. Vibe until anything else played.
Hey,
prime example, the Post. When we used to go to the Post didn't have damn Footwork tracks. They had house music, but it was like that house music. Move your body.
Right.
That motherfucker making it work. Like, fuck it.
That's how we was at Nitro.
Nitro.
Hey, we had. I don't think Nitro even played 5 minutes. I think Nitro played like 2 minutes of tracks.
You can't do that though. That was a party, man.
Yeah, it was a party. That's what I'm saying though. But we didn't have no choice. It was like, you gonna dance or you gonna sit to the side, like, you know what I'm saying? And I feel like, even though I think that it was created before we did it, but I feel like for my group, I can vouch and say we was like started back dancing. We was doing footwork to hip hop music. Like every party we was going to, we didn't stop. Like, we didn't, like, soon as that R&B, reggae, whatever came on, we were still going. And we started creating that at Nitro, because Nitro only played like 2 minutes of like Chicago footwork music. And then like after they finish, they go right back into like reggae or something. So we was like, dude, we just got here. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, no, we gonna keep dancing.
Had to make it work.
Yeah, make it work.
Gotta adjust, man.
Gotta adjust. So words of the wise means don't be complaining at these events.
Hey, just adjust and get good. That's all.
Okay, if you're a dancer, you're a dancer. Like you said, you might footwork off some Young Dolph if the beat right.
If the beat right.
You know what I'm saying? You might do that because they might only give you a minute and a half of some tracks. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, I want a quick question. I wanted to ask this a minute ago. What would you tell your older self? What would you tell your younger self?
What would I tell my younger self?
What advice would you give to your younger self?
I would tell my younger self, maybe stay on course a little bit more. Like I'm on course now.
Right.
But my younger self, I want to do everything. You know what I'm saying? I want to do this, I want to do that, I want to do this, I want to do that. So I would probably tell my younger self stay on course. I fell in love with dancing when I was like 17. You know what I'm saying? We didn't have what y'all got though. That's crazy. Like couldn't nobody even tell me like the where y'all took the culture, where y'all took it, boy. My younger me would have been like, man, you lying. You lying. But y'all was still part of that too. Even though y'all was younger, y'all was still part of that back then. And y'all kept it going. You know what I'm saying? Me, the younger me was like, all right, I done came, I done did all I could do. What I do, I'll never forget the day me and Solo sat back and it was like, man, what we gonna do with Triple Phase? I was like, man, bro, ain't nobody doing so. I gotta go to work tomorrow. Real life stuff started coming in.
Man,
I gotta do this, I gotta do that. Cause I didn't really see no vision, like man, this Chicago shit. This gonna stay in Chicago. The Chicago, Detroit had the jet. You know what I'm saying? But at that time too, I was heavy into the music. The younger me was DJing. So you got a footworker / DJ / rapper / wanna run around in the streets, you know what I'm saying? So the older me would have told the younger me, find your passion and stay on course, like I am now. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what I tell the younger me. You know what I'm saying? Stop ping-ponging between all 4 or 5 lanes and find you 1 or 2 and dominate the 1 or 2.
Right.
You know what I mean?
I think for all of us, we didn't see this coming. Like
exactly.
Even when we was doing it, like we just love Chicago footwork so much, we didn't stop. It was just like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
y'all
oh,
kept it going.
do it. You know what I'm saying? But we didn't know that it was gonna take off. Like we didn't know any of, even when we was going out of the state, like, you know what I'm saying, just to do it. Like we were just like, okay, we went to New York or we went to Cali, we did it here. Like it was like, oh, okay. You know what I'm saying? We always talked about it though, like, gee, it'd be crazy if you in this country and I'm in this country and you in this country.
Yeah,
we doing X, Y, and Z. Now that was crazy. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, because me and Charles talked about that when we actually I was in what was I? I think I was in matter of fact, I was in India and he was, I forget what I think he was in Thailand. And he was
hear how crazy that sound?
He was like, bro, look, gee, like what we was talking about. Look, like, you know what I'm saying? And I was like, bro, I wasn't even thinking about it. Like, bro, we had the same conversation
years ago.
Years ago. You know what I'm saying? Like we was going to be here.
Yeah, it'd be dope.
You know
our biggest thing back then was
manifestation, man.
Yeah, our biggest thing back then was taking it across the country. Y'all took it across the world.
Yeah, bro. Like,
you know what I'm
saying? But we so like, it's so crazy because we so humble, man. Like we still got work. I still got work to do. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I still got work to do. I ain't even halfway done. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I just feel like I'm just getting my feet wet. You know what I'm saying?
Man.
But it was because of y'all though. Y'all the ones that put the battery in our back to, you know what I'm saying, to strive to keep doing it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like when I'm dancing, I'm still dancing for y'all. Like, you know what I'm saying? It don't matter how, you know, where I'm at. You know what I'm saying? I'm still thinking about, you know what I'm saying? Like I still be amazed when I see y'all, you know what I'm saying? I light up like I'm a kid all over again. Like,
yeah, when I saw y'all dancing that solo release party, I was going crazy, screaming. A fan, dude. A fan, man.
Gratitude, man. I'm gonna tell you something. Like Boo Dilla, man. Like even when I'm on his post and your post too, J. Ron, but I be on Boo Dilla post. I always he'll tell you, I'll put something like a knife clean. Oh man, that shit clean. Cause I've always been a big fan of. Okay, you got moves, but is you clean with that shit though? You know what I'm saying? I'd be like, bro, your shit clean. I've been telling him that since I've known him. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, Boo Dilla probably 15 plus years now. You know, no shit. About 15 to 18 maybe years now. Like, I've been telling that boy clean with the shit. You know what I'm saying? I was like, yeah, that's one thing that was taught to us when we was doing it. Like, okay, go out there, do some moves, be clean with your shit. You know what I'm saying? Even people who I battled, like we stayed battling Wolfpack. We stayed battling Gutter Thugs and certain people, but it was like, how clean is you with your moves? Them guys was clean. We was clean. So the battles would be ethics. I mean, epic. You know what I'm saying? But even J. Ron, I remember watching J. Ron, because J. Ron used to be in the back of our practice learning how to dance. And I used to be like, what is Shorty back there doing? like, man, I used to be praying for J. Ron. Like, man, I pray Shorty get it right. But to watch him go from that kid to, I watch him dance now and be like, damn, how the fuck he do that? Like, dude, like, man, bro, like, how people say night and day, fuck night and day. I'm talking about a different person. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, like, I just love to see it, man. I love to see it. I love to see it.
Before we go into the questions, what made you do that transition from dance to you DJ, but now you into fitness? Crazy now though.
Fitness and acting.
Yeah. So how, you know what I'm saying? How did you drive from that to, that's like a whole different avenue.
Well, you know what? And I know you can relate to this with the workouts and everything. You know what I'm saying? When I stopped dancing, I ain't gonna say stop, but when I slowed down on dancing, cause y'all still pull it out me from time to time. But that is a workout.
Exactly.
People don't know, like, if you're really into this culture, we used to bring a shirt for the shirt because we knew we was gonna sweat that shirt out.
Yeah.
Same thing that I do in the gym. I pack an extra shirt or extra hoodie in my gym bag. You know what I'm saying? I just always was into the whole workout thing and taking care of your body, because you know you only get one of these. If God bless you to become a billionaire, a multi-millionaire, you go out there and buy anything you want. You can't buy yourself a new body. You know what I'm saying? You can't buy that. You can't buy yourself certain things. You gotta actually put that work in. I feel like fitness identifies with a person that doesn't mind working hard. That even ties into dancing. You're not gonna be a good dancer if you don't work at it. You know what I'm saying? Period. Can't nobody give you that. You can't go to the store and be like, man, you know what? I want to be cold as hell with this shit. How much that costs? You can't do that. And same thing with fitness. You know what I mean? So that's what really got me into fitness, just being toned, and you know what I'm saying? I want to be here. I want to be here for a little while. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to grow old and be sickly. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to grow old and be sickly. I like to teach people. I like to see people body transition from this to that. You know what I'm saying? If I could help you get off the diabetes medication, I'm gonna do that. You know what I'm saying? If I can lower your blood pressure, I'm gonna do that. So I love fitness. And fitness also ties into what I do with acting. Because I learned the more I can take my shirt off on that screen, the more roles I get.
Hey.
Yeah.
Man.
Hollywood don't care. All Hollywood care about, all the industry care about is how you look. So all right, let me look good so y'all keep them paychecks coming. You know?
Dope, man. Dope. Super dope.
So let's get into these questions, Jay.
For sure. All right. First question is from Tamara. She says, was your rapper life connected to your footwork life? Oh, good question.
Good question. It's not connected. You know, I used to get into arguments when I was heavy into rapping. Well, when I first started pursuing, because I still love music, you know what I'm saying, even though I'm more into fitness and acting now, but I still love music. But I used to get into arguments because I have a play sister named Keisha. You know what I'm saying? Keisha's living in New York, and when I started pushing my music in New York when she was living out there, you know what I'm saying? She used to always tell people he could dance. I was like, man, stop telling people that I'm a rapper. Stop telling people that cool way dancing. But I was younger then, you know what I'm saying? And it's not connected, but I got love for both though. Right. I got love for both. Like nowadays, people be like, oh man, he can dance. I'm like, hell yeah, I can dance. Oh, fam can rap. Hell yeah, I can rap. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not gonna dance and rap at the same time. You know what I'm saying? Like if I'm doing a show, I'm doing a show. But I'll come to a party, shit, we get in the circle, shit, let's get in the circle.
Mm-hmm. Hey, I'm happy you highlighted that because that was one thing that I did notice coming up in the culture, that a lot of people that dance, once they ventured off to the next stage, they just stopped the previous stage. You know what I'm saying? So it's like once they started DJing, they just stopped dancing. Or if they started rapping and they stopped dancing. But instead of trying to combine the two or combine whatever talents in one, that was like a common thing. You know what I'm saying? But now, you know what I'm saying, now people combine it. You got some people that they DJ now, they start footwork and then start rapping. Yep. Hey, y'all do everything. But yeah, that's dope.
RP Boo used to do that all the time. RP Boo, Rashad, you know what I'm saying? Rest in peace of Rashad. You know what I'm saying? He used to do that all the time. I remember battling of Rashad at Markham skating rink when we was younger. Rashad would come out there in them overalls and we'd battle. Then I look up and he on the turntable was like, what the fuck?
In a million places. All right. This question says, you express such a passion for the dance. Do you still dance or express your love for it in some way?
I do. You know, my kids ask me to dance all the time. You know what I'm saying? I don't really get into it, you know what I'm saying, with them, because I'm like, y'all playing with it, because I take it serious. You know what I'm saying? I take it serious. Like, if you want me to teach you how to dance, son, all right. But you finna get in here and play with me, I'm gonna fuck around and put your ass on punishment because you playing. You know what I'm saying? So I don't toy with that because it's dear to my heart, you know what I'm saying? But what was the question again? What's that? Oh
yeah, it was saying, do you still dance and or do you express your love for it in some way still?
I do, but yeah, I definitely do. Yeah. I don't get a chance to do it as often, but you know, just recently with Solo's mixtape release party. Those be times when I'm like, okay, and I see you there, I see Budilla there, I see a lot of the old members there, I got my bros there. I'm like, yeah, I gotta do a little something, even if I don't do a lot of something. But I love to dance, man. A lot of times I might not dance, but when I hear something come on the radio, I hear DJ Nathis, he get into the mix, and I'm like, damn, I feel like I'm at Union Hall all over again. You know what I'm saying? I'm driving and dancing, I'm doing combos in my head, you feel me? You know what I'm saying? I might hear some house music, you know what I'm saying? I might hear some juke tracks, you know what I'm saying? I might hear some footwork music, no matter where I'm at. And I might hit a quick 10-second combination, then walk off. Motherfuckers like, what did you just do? You know what I'm saying? So I that was a big part of me, because footwork taught me a lot, you know what I'm saying? It sent me through a lot of transitions, because I'm naturally laid back. Mm-hmm. I'm naturally laid back, you know what I'm saying? So that was something that took me from point A to point F. Fuck B, C, D, E. It took me to F. You know what I'm saying? It took me to a whole nother space. You know what I'm saying? So I'm always gonna be attached to
it. Yeah. Footwork definitely teach you a lot about yourself and in life. Period.
And I got family through that. You know what I'm saying? Like I got a lot of unrelated brothers and sisters that related to me through this culture. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? I got guys who I remember we used to, like I said, footwork is an aggressive sport. So when we saw each other when we was younger, we didn't speak. Me and Darion. When we saw each other when we was younger, it was on. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes some battles turned into pushing and shoving, and people had to separate us. Now that's my brother. I see Darion, I'm like, what's up, bro? It's all love. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
straight up. You know what I'm saying? I done developed a lot of relationships with people. DJ Clint, I done developed a relationship with him. DJ Chip, you know what I'm saying? Dash, you know, Solo, that's my brother. You know what I'm saying? Son, aka Kid, that's been my brother since before all of this. You know, so I got a lot of relationships with people. Y'all, Budilla, you, J. Ron, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Said Charles, you know what I'm saying? Cowherd, you know what I'm saying? List goes on. JoJo. And I got so many people who I'm just related to through this culture that this shit gonna be part of me till they bury me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Thanks. Same here, man. This is the next question. This from Irina. She says, can you tell us some of your favorite DJs?
Favorite? Well, you already know Solo on that list. Not trying to be biased, but you know, shit, you know, what have you done for me? Yeah. You already know how that go. But Clint, you know what I'm saying? Magic Mike, you know what I'm saying? Rashad, of course Rashad on that list, you know that already. Rashad had tracks I didn't know he made, and I'm like, damn, that's Rashad. Okay, because we was battling at the time.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So when you look at a certain person through a certain light, you be like, I ain't know. But DJ, now RP Boo, you know what I'm saying? Daz gonna always be on the list, you know. So for my favorite, I don't have one favorite. I could tell you who my top three would probably be. My top three, C-Bit on the list too. You know what I'm saying? Because C-Bit and Spin actually was the first two that actually gave Triple Phase love. You know what I'm saying? And me and C-Bit was part of a rival dance group. C-Bit, that's Panic.
Yeah.
So I never forget, we was at a party and C-Bit was on the table and I hear Triple Phase track come on. I look up, I'm thinking Spin made another track. It's C-Bit up there. I'm like, okay. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, we having a moment now. Hell yeah, okay, I see you, Bit. You know what I'm saying? And so ever since then, you know, but of course, he in the list. But my favorites probably be Solo, probably be Clint. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's
and Boo, RP Boo. I'm gonna say that's my top. That's my top three. No shade to the other ones because I done got off to all 8 tracks, but it'll probably be Solo, Clint, and RP Boo.
Yeah, them some hitters right there.
Hey, that sounds like my favorite right there.
I swear that's a little daddy. They need to do a little mixtape. If they see this episode, they can put something together.
Coming together on everything, man. But
So,
yeah, but bro, we most definitely want to appreciate you, man, for even taking the time out and giving us all of these gems, man, that you know what I'm saying, blessed us with, you know what I'm saying, your history, your some of everything, you know what I'm saying, that you had to play a part in, that you played a part in the culture. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people, you know, a lot of us, we don't even make it. You know what I'm saying? We don't make it to even see, you know what I mean, 21, let alone 18. You know what I'm saying? Where we come from. You know what I'm saying? So, you know,
we lost a lot of hitters in the culture too.
A lot, man, a whole lot. You know what I'm saying? So me and Jay always wanna, you know, we made this platform for our legends, you know what I'm saying? So they can, you know, give their flowers while they still here. They receive their flowers while they still here. You know what I'm saying? Like not waiting, you know, till they leave the earth. You know what I'm saying? So we want to salute you. You know what I'm saying? Man, your endeavors.
I appreciate y'all, man. I salute y'all, man, for taking this where y'all take me. You know what I'm saying? Facts.
Yeah. Oh, no.
You know, me and you had a talk when we was working out together. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, the way y'all taking this shit, I could have never imagined. I ain't just saying.
Like I said, we just, you know what I'm saying, we pretty much just getting started, man, and we want to just we try to get as much people as possible to go jump on this train, man, and you know what I'm saying, that's take off. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't want to leave nobody behind. That's my yeah, like Solo say, Rockets.
Rockets, Solo with them Rockets.
Yes, Solo with them Rockets.
Hey, is there anything you want to promote before we close out?
Yep, anything you got that you wanna
I'm gonna say keep your Netflix and your Amazon Prime subscriptions paid because I'm working. Okay. And I plan on being in your TV this summer. You know what I'm saying? Besides that, Muscle Geeks Athletics, you know what I mean? I gotta link up with you, Boo Dilla. Like we gotta do something like, bro, we come out the same background and we doing the same shit.
You know what I'm saying?
Most definitely got to collab. I was already on it. Like I was going to hit you. I was going to hit you up anyway soon, so we can, you know what I'm saying, do some videos or whatnot.
Yes, sir.
Saying so we can most definitely get it in. What I was about to say about when
and make sure they go download my bro Solo new project too.
Oh yeah. Yes. You haven't straight. I mean, if you haven't downloaded, please
go get that
project bust down for us, man. I'm telling you. I won't be disappointed at all whatsoever. Also, too, congrats on that shoot, boy. You looking sharp, boy. You looking sharp, dog. I look like I'm like, bro, like man, bro. I was just thinking the same thing. Like I was thinking the same. I was like, bro, I was thinking the same thing on the shoot.
I think a lot, real for real.
Man, I'm taking the same energy that we take in this footwork coach. I'm coming for these guys, man. Every time I turn on the TV, bro, I look at certain movies and films, and a lot of the guys that I look up to that's acting right now, I'd be like, I want your job. Not to be no hater, but I want your job. Ghost, you know what I'm saying? Amari Hardwick, he did a good job as playing Ghost. I think I could do a better job. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. You know what I'm saying?
That's the attitude I be having.
Yep, got to, man, got to. Also, can you give them your social media handles?
Yep.
Yes, sir. Well, you know it's already Kenneth Johnson on the Facebook. Easy to pull up on Instagram, Chicago's own _KJ. My other Instagram is Muscle Geeks Athletics. You know what I'm saying? Easily pull up. You know what I'm saying? If you're looking for a trainer trying to get right, not just for the summer, but for life, you can reach me at musclegeeksathletics@gmail.com.
Facts. Get in tune with bro, man. You got everything over there popping. You got it popping over there, dog. Ain't playing no game.
Hey,
anybody else got anything they want to promote before we
Bro, and I salute y'all again, man. For real, I can't tell y'all enough, man.
Hey, appreciate it.
Hey, without you, wouldn't be no us, man. Y'all, you know what I'm saying? The energy just flowing, man. Just gotta thank you.
Man. The universe works in a 360, you know what I'm saying? Without y'all, I wouldn't be on this platform, you feel me?
So facts, big facts. Anybody else want to promote anything? Crossfire. Where we at as such, cuz?
Good evening. Crossfire here. Yes. Track attacks will commence May 23rd. It will be the Pitbull AC versus DJ Right B. Yes.
Let's go.
It will be, yes. It will be bussing and such. All flame, yes. As my boy Solo would say, rockets. Yes. And then June, we're about to have another Seabit versus DJ Spalding in June, yes? Yes. And then July will be the revamped version of T-Rail versus Phil in January, yes? And then I'm still setting up something for Solo. So, as Solo would say, all flame, straight rockets. Yes.
Oh, please. Shout out to my brother Cross, man, for track attack.
Oh my God, man. Hey,
would y'all like a cup of tea? Yes.
Shout out to the guys, man.
Oh, another, not to be funny, speaking of great announcements, one of my tracks got featured up on a visual video, so I just posted on Instagram.
Facts. Tell them where it's at too. Tell them where it got streamed.
You could catch it up on my Instagram page, which is watch_witness. This is actually my first visual internationally that got one of my tracks featured. So I'm actually happy about that. I never thought that would happen. So
international, baby.
Yeah, that's my first international to get one of my tracks featured on the visual video. She hails from Manchester, England. Yes. So that's why I'm talking like that, feeling very British, yes?
Yes.
Sharon, would you like a cup of tea, sir?
Yes, indeed.
Brandilla, would you like a cup of tea? Yeah.
Hey, Cross. Yeah. And make sure you send me them pictures so we can for the fly.
Yes, will do, sir. Yeah.
Hey, anybody else got anything they want to promote before we
I'm
close
just
out?
gonna say summertime. You already know. Havoc picnic.
I'm there.
Bangers.
I can't wait. I'm there.
No.
I'm
Hey,
there.
what's the date? Hey, what's the
I'm
date?
there. What's the date?
I'm gonna be posting the information because oh yeah, wait. Also, speaking of that, shout out to you got the Beatdown picnic too coming up too. I know
August 22nd, Beatdown Picnic.
August 22nd.
Dalton Park.
Yeah, and I have ours finalized the flyer next week with all the final info.
Big facts, big facts. Also, before we close out, AG event Saturday night.
Yep.
Where is it? Do we know the address?
That's Fish Studio, if I'm not mistaken. Good question.
Young Jerron, you're not supposed to mention the spots, huh? It says secret location, yes?
Secret location. That's
secret location
every weekend.
If you know where it is, then you know where it is.
Just hit AG up, man. Hit AG up. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Live and hit the GPS location.
By the way, no Cash App. You must pin 10 at the door, sir. No Cash App.
Facts.
Shout out to my twin gold brother on here, King Charlie on. Hey, anything with CFology coming up?
Yeah, we're working on the dates right now. I think we just solidified the dates in our past meeting, and we'll be making an announcement real soon. Just setting up the build up for everything, but it'll be this summer, out of the way. It won't conflict with anybody's picnics or anything like that. Big shouts out to my mans on here, man. If it wasn't for y'all, bro, with Triple Phase, HOC, all that good stuff, man, I wouldn't be here, bro. So much respect to y'all. You
it's my brother Charles. You know
and
that?
Ken, bro.
Indeed.
Yeah.
I just hit you. I hit you on the gram, man. And Ken, if you could pass me your gram too, so we can catch up.
I'm on the Facebook, bro. So I'm hit you with a line. So
okay, all right.
Yeah.
I was about to say, Ken under the radar. He, you know what I'm saying?
He's too smooth, man.
Hey, you gotta send a kite. Hey,
everything. You gotta, for real, boy. You gotta smoke signals, boy.
Smoke signal gotta
pass a note.
You have to bring out the pen signal. Yeah.
Sit out with a picture. Come back.
Hey, you gotta hit son with the.
Oh man. So also we got Tuesday I got my bang out workout classes in Matson. Now we've been in Matson for a couple.
You right down the street, bro?
Yeah, we in Matson at Bella Pease at 7 to 8. It's on Lincoln Highway. So all the information is always on my page. So on my Facebook, Instagram. So that's every Tuesday night, but next Tuesday, it won't be a class next Tuesday because I'll be out of town.
Okay.
Also, Thursdays, we also do dance cardio on Thursdays too, but that's in the city, in the Beverly area. So you don't have to worry about a bad area over there. It's not a bad area. It's in Chicago, but it's in the Beverly area.
Yeah, Beverly is just like the suburb.
Yeah, might as well say.
So
come through, come dance it out with us 5:30 and 7 o'clock. We got 2 classes on that Thursday. Also, I'm working some stuff out too. That's why I said I'm gonna reach out to you, Van, so we can put some stuff together on every week. You know what I'm saying?
Let's get it.
You know what I'm saying?
You got me fully committed. I'm standing right now.
Yeah, on top of time. So and also I'm doing the event. Speaking of events, we're doing a special show for Behind the Name. We need everybody to subscribe to our YouTube channel in order to be a part of that special show. So go to our YouTube, Behind the Name on YouTube, which every week new episodes get uploaded. So this is our 44th.
I just went to the YouTube channel not too long ago too, so I don't know if I'm subscribed or not. But if I'm not, I'm gonna be subscribed.
Yeah,
Right.
definitely subscribe so that
I'm
way
with it.
every Saturday a new episode drops, so you could get a notification of who episode, you know what I'm saying, just dropped. But it's a ton of some hitters on there. So man. And then also subscribe to if y'all can subscribe to the Facebook too. So when we do our live videos on Facebook, we doing special episodes on there on different topics. So I definitely spoke on, you know, last episode that you don't want to miss those.
Want to miss it? Yeah, you don't most definitely. And also follow us on Instagram behind the name 20.20. So you won't miss none of the flyers, you know what I'm saying, before we post the show. And the link is
I can't wait for that. I say this every time.
Yeah.
I cannot wait for that behind the name because like I said, it's an open discussion too. So it's gonna be on general topic.
So it's not no special guest, but it's it'll be a lot of, you know, just having a whole conversation about the culture and about other things that's tied to it, you know what I'm saying, on a spiritual.
Yep. The connection of footwork to the spiritual.
Yeah, so most definitely y'all need to tap in, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people need to tap into this for real.
Yes, most definitely.
Also, like I said, the YouTube, this is our 44th episode. Like, this is great. 44th episode.
Congratulations, y'all! 44th episode. Oh shit!
We already had the 1 year.
All flame.
Big congratulations to y'all on that.
Yeah.
I'm like, dang, it's been a year. That's crazy.
So stay tuned. Also, me and J-Ron is still doing private online classes. So hit us up if y'all willing to not just learn steps, but learn how to groove, how to connect with your inner self. So that's what me and classes be.
And yes, ladies and gentlemen, you will not be disappointed. Yes.
Also, my bro, Charles still on here too. So if y'all looking for online classes, hit Charles up too. You know what I'm saying? You know, if y'all need that connection, you know what I'm saying, please hit us all up on all our social medias. You know what I'm saying? And we can most definitely get you in there.
Yep, that's what it's about right there, man.
But
will not be disappointed.
Much gratitude to you brothers, man.
Yeah. So have a good night, everybody. Peace out. You know what I'm saying? Everybody.
Salute, KJ. Much love,
man. Love to all the guys, man. Love to you, Crossfire, man. You already know.
Hey.
Yes, sir.
Real. Oh, crazy.